Hey guys, it's Aaron from Aaron's Outdoor, and this morning I packed up my camp along the Santa Fe River and I headed west towards the Florida Panhandle to go fish another river. If you've been following along with the series, I am fishing 4 rivers in 4 days here in Florida. Fished the Suwannee River the first day, the Santa Fe River yesterday, and today I'm trying to fish the Wacissa River, which is one river I fished for about an hour before some really bad hurricane weather hit last time I came here. So I'm pretty excited about today. Just stopped by Walmart to get some breakfast, and now I'm headed to the river, and I'll see you guys there. All right, I'm finally getting out on the water. Took a little while to get here this morning. Had like a 2-hour drive, plus I stopped to get breakfast, then ate breakfast here, then packed my lunch here and got all my gear ready. So it's a little past 11 o'clock, but that still gives me most of the day to fish. And I don't have my motor on today because last time I tried to fish this river, I put my motor on and there was so much grass, it was just more of a pain than it was helpful. And wow, it's pretty dang shallow right here. But I do remember last time I was here, there's kind of one main river channel where it got a lot deeper. There's a fish. Oh! I saw that bass come up and hit it. I had him hooked for a second, but he came off. That gives me some confidence. Oh my gosh. There's a tiny gator right there. I think it's micro. Oh, he kind of just swam away. There's a tiny little gator. But I'm gonna get out of here before I find out there's one much bigger or something. There we go, got a fish. All right, I'll take it. I'm at the side of the river and I just saw some little fish over here. Got myself a spotted sunfish. This little micro jig worked super well yesterday. So I was like, all right, I just want to catch something. Well, my camera died. I don't even remember what I was saying, but got the skunk out of the boat with this little sunfish. The water's super clear. You can see him swim off there. All right, something little was just pecking at the jig. I bet if I throw the micro jig in there, I might be able to get him. Big fish. Oh, that's a bass. I think so. Yeah, that's a Suwannee bass. Nice. There we go. Well, I almost didn't bring my spinning rod today since this river just has so much grass. I was like, yeah, I probably won't use it, but I think I'm glad I did. At least I am so far, because both fish have come on this little micro jig, and that is a little, I don't know, 10-inch Suwannee bass. Didn't catch any big Suwannee bass, or I haven't yet on this trip, so it'd be fun to catch a nicer one today. This is probably roughly an average size one. They don't get too big. All right, I'm gonna get an underwater release on this fish. I might flip my kayak in the process. Hopefully I don't get bit by a gator either. Dude. Oh. Where's the fish? Ugh. Man, he blew up on the jig. Wow. I would have made a terrible cast. And this lure just kind of dangled in the water. And I actually got this little largemouth. Oh, I'll take it. I mean, if I had thrown a topwater right there, he probably would have crushed it. Because that would hit the top of the water and he just nailed it. Little largemouth, maybe a tad bit bigger than that Suwannee we just caught. But some of these trees that are in the river, they have roots, and it gets a little bit deeper near those roots. and it's some good structure. So if I figured something out, I think it's that. Anyway, another little bass. That was a very aggressive hit. Gives me a little confidence throwing this jig. I mean, 10 minutes in today, I had like a 1 pound bass that came off in the jig, and it was this one. So seems like it's not a bad option. There we go. There's one that wants to bite. It'll probably bite on that cast. There's a fish. Oh yeah. Little swanee, there we go. He almost looks like a largemouth. He's a very pale looking swanee. I'll take him though. I think this is a good strategy. Just use the regular jig. If I have a small one that bites it and doesn't get hooked, I'll just throw in the micro jig. Plus the micro jig is not very weedless, so I can kind of tell how much grass there is with a bigger jig as well. Anyway, another little bass. There's a fish. Yeah, I saw a few bass over there. It's another swanee. Whoa. I think that's a swanee. It's like so lightly colored though. Yeah, that's a swanee. It like looks like a smallmouth almost. It's just super lightly colored. It's weird. There's these little like sand and gravel patches at the side of the river that have less grass, and that's where I'm seeing more of the bass. I saw at least 3 bass when I cast it in there. Ooh, and there's a little tiny swanee right there swimming. Actually, that might be a largemouth, but lots of stuff to see around here. Ooh, I already know I'm gonna spook a ton of fish getting this little lure unstuck. I cast it right in between these trees, which would normally be a great cast, but this isn't weedless, and I just got stuck on one of the roots down here. Oh, there we go, got it. There's a fish on the frog. There we go. It's not very big. Take it though. Hey, well, it's the biggest one we've caught so far. A little largemouth and a whole lot of grass. Put on this, it's like ribbit toad or something. I don't know when. I've had this lure for a long time. I don't remember the last time I tied it on, probably sometime in high school, but found it in my tackle box when I was packing for this trip, thought it could be useful, and got me a fish on it fairly fast. It's pretty awesome. Not very big, still probably a little bit under a pound. Still hoping for a bigger fish. I mean, there are some giant largemouth in here I've seen on YouTube and stuff, so there's a chance at a big one. All right, thanks for biting, buddy. Shoot, okay, that literally almost just hit my camera. I just cast it over a random area. I don't think he really had it in his mouth at all. I was a little hook set happy there. There we go. And I saw a little clear patch in the grass. I tossed it in there and I watched this bass come up, hit it, miss it, hit it again, and then I hook set it. He ain't very big. I'll take it though. This river is it's very, very unique. I mean, so different than the rivers I'm used to fishing up in the North Georgia mountains, but I think I'm kind of putting it together a little bit. Not really putting together the big fish, but I'm catching some. Another one. Oh man, he came off. There's another one in that little clear patch. There's a glare now, so I can't really see the fish, but I can roughly see where the clear patch is. Throwing the micro jig in. I might get stuck on a bunch of grass, but there we go. Got one of them. Man. All right. Swanee or largemouth? Little largemouth. They seem to be loaded in that little clear spot in the grass. For the most part, that's where I've caught my fish. I mean, with a few exceptions, but if I can find more stuff like that, I might be able to really figure these fish out. Another one. Oh man, they're loaded right there. It's another largemouth. Or no, that's the Swanee. Man, the Swanee, like some of them are so lightly colored. They don't even really look like Swanees. That looks more just like a smallmouth, kinda. Man, he bit it kind of deep. But man, they love this micro kayak jig. I'm glad those people on Instagram commented telling me they loved it because I caught a lot of fish on it yesterday, and now I've caught a good bit on it today too. There's another one. Oh, another little largemouth. Man, I could probably catch a million of these things. I mean, one tiny little patch in the grass and I've caught 4 fish. I think I definitely need to focus on these little patches more if I can find them. There's not a ton of them, which I think is why there's so many fish in this one little spot. Line broke. I guess I should have retied the micro jig. First cast under there, and I lost that dang micro jig. I have one more. I'm gonna have to be careful not to lose it though. It would really stink to lose that thing. This is what I'm using. It's the Kayak mono spin jig, 3/32 of an ounce, size 3 hook, and it's in the dark green pumpkin color. And these are from Japan, but they sell them on Tackle Warehouse. There's a fish. Man, that was my next cast. Tied on my other micro spin jig after losing one. And caught a fish. Maybe I'll get lucky and I can catch the same fish and it'll have the jig in its mouth. That would be pretty awesome. Now I'm a little worried I'm gonna lose this one and not have any of them left. I think this might be fish number 10 on the day. It's at least number 10. Getting some good numbers out here. And I'm catching more Swanee bass. Yesterday, I think I only caught like 4 the whole day. I'll let this guy go. That was like an identical cast to my last one. Let's see if there's another one down there. Oh, yep. This feels a little nicer. Oh yeah, ain't bad. It's a pretty nice Swanee. All right, get on in here. Yep, there we go. Ain't too big, but might be the best Swanee we've caught all day. Probably close to it. Maybe a 12-incher. You can get a certificate for a 14-incher. Last time I was here, I only caught 1 fish and it was a 14-inch Swanee, so I'm sure there's plenty of them in here. Not a bad one there. Oh my gosh, it's automatic over there. Man, that was another decent one. I had a little grass with him, so he seemed a little bigger, but I saw his body. It wasn't too bad. Oh, got him. Man, this guy came up and hit the jig. I kind of wasn't paying attention and almost didn't get him, but I got him on the bigger jig. A little tiny Swanee, even though it was a bigger jig. there's this like deep cut with a bunch of trees right here that looks super good. Oh my gosh, holy cow, that's a huge bass. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's huge. Holy cow. Holy cow. Please stay on. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Dude. Dude. Oh my goodness. That's my PB by a mile. That's like maybe an 8-pound. I have no idea. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Dude. Oh my goodness. What the heck? That thing is ginormous. I'm shaking. My goodness. Dude. That is a giant. Bro. Look at that mouth on that thing. Oh my gosh. I knew there's a chance of catching one of these today. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. I still can't get over this. I don't even know if this is gonna fit in the frame of the camera. This is 24 plus inches, I would imagine. Pretty sure I have my scale with me. I wanna weigh this thing. I mean, this is my PB largemouth, like, no doubt in my mind. I can't imagine it's not my PB. Let's hope the scale works. There we go. Haven't used it in forever. I don't weigh many fish now that I do so much kayak fishing. Typically just measure them inches wise. Oh, I can't even see it. Oh, wait, what? Oh, 7 pounds, 10 ounces. I thought it was on kilograms. I can't see anything because of the sun. I'll just go one more time. It's almost close to 8 pounds. Oh my God. Jeez, he's so heavy. 7-11, okay. We'll just call him 7 pounds, 11 ounces. That's my new PB largemouth. My old one was 6 pounds, 9 ounces. 25-inch largemouth. That's absurd. All right, y'all, that is an insane catch. 7 pounds, 11 ounces, and 25 inches. Shatters my PB largemouth. I gotta let him go now. I've had him in the net for a while. He should be good to go. Oh, golly. What's up?
Nice fish.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
It's 25 incher. He's just shy 8 pounds.
Nice. What you using?
A jig. All right, this thing is huge. Hopefully a gator doesn't come out and bite my hand off. I think I'd probably rather eat this bass anyway, but. Oh. Make sure she's good to go. Dude. Oh, yeah, there she goes. Oh, dude, it looks so big in the water. It went right back to where I caught it too. Bro, he broke my jig. I just now realized that my jig is literally broken. That fish pulled the entire skirt off. I guess that's what happens when you catch like a freaking giant like that. Oh my gosh. That's my next cast. I've been sitting here for like an hour eating lunch. And my next cast, I catch another one. That big old bass tore at my jig though, so I had to get another one. That jig was, I think, my best jig as far as weed guards go, because it was a lot stronger weed guard, but that obviously got the job done too. Well, that is a pretty Swanee bass, one of the bigger ones I've caught so far today. Oh my goodness, my jig just came untied. Well, whatever. I just lost my other little micro jig. It literally came untied. I don't really know how, but oh well. Oh, and he came off. Golly.
Hey, you got that one in a live well?
No. I'll let him go.
Oh, you let him go?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Put the lure in the water, that's the secret.
Bass. Ooh. Tiny little Swanee. There's a little log I didn't even notice, but I missed one on my last cast. Threw it back in there. Got this little guy. It stinks I lost those micro jigs. I might not catch as many fish now, but I mean, if I stick with a bigger jig, I'm probably a lot more likely to catch another big fish like that. Getting bites, dude. These are all fish I'd probably definitely land if I had the micro jig. This little fish. Put a little crawl on because I had so many little bass that just kept hitting my jig and we're getting hooked. So since I'm out of the micro jigs, I just put a little Texas rig crawl on. It's another one of those super pale looking Swanee bass. Anyway, we'll let him go. I don't know how much longer I'm going to stay out here to fish, honestly, because I want to get ready for my final day of fishing down here in Florida tomorrow. So it'd probably be better if I don't stay out here too late today. Oh my gosh, my next cast. Ooh, and it came off. Maybe I don't need that micro jig, I guess. A little one hit at it. He might come off. Barely got a hook set on him. Little Swanee. Uh-oh. It's not good for the camera. It's tricky getting through these little skinny areas with a big old camera on the back of my kayak, sticking straight up. Anyway, that's a short and stubby little Swanee bass there. The fish. Wasn't even sure I had one. Oh man, it's another Swanee. And again, my camera's about to get stuck on stuff. Man, at least Swanees are aggressive. They're all hitting a pretty good sized jig. Alright y'all, I've made it to my campsite for the night. Got another freeze-dried meal that I'm about to warm up and eat for dinner, but man, today was a fantastic day of fishing. When I was thinking about coming down here to Florida, I was hoping for a giant bass I could have a picture of that I caught, and that's exactly what happened today. Caught my biggest largemouth ever. That thing was an absolute giant. So yeah, that was pretty exciting, but I've been checking the weather for tomorrow's day of fishing, and of course this is the 4 rivers in 4 days series, so I was planning on fishing 4 different rivers, but it sounds like it's going to rain starting at 8 a.m. at that 4th river I was supposed to fish, so I think I'm going to pass on that and maybe just go back to that same river I fished today tomorrow, which is not a hard thing to do because the fishing there was so great. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button down below and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. But I'll catch y'all on that next video. Thanks for watching.